legs at your screen, and no hiding, no entry. Hello guys! Welcome back sa aking YouTube channel. Ayan, may bago na naman tayong video na i-upload. By the way, I'm using my ate's phone. Because for today's video, I'm gonna show you guys what's on my phone. Ang awkward. Actually, hindi to kasama sa mga content na nilista ko na gagawin ko. Pero, coincident na yung isa naming subject, which is yung media and information literacy, nagkaroon kami ng activities doon. Activities, yeah. And one of it is yun nga, ito, yung mag-video kami, tapos parang mag-vlog, ganun. Tapos, ang topic is what's on my phone. So, yeah. So, why not? Nagawin ko rin tong content. So, without further ado, let's get started. By the way, English pala yung subject namin na yun. So, I think I have to speak in English. Expect more mistakes kasi hindi ako fluent pag English. Ayan. So, let's start. I-screen record ko lang yung phone ko. So, the first thing na makikita mo dito, English pala kailangan. So, let's start. Yan. The first thing that you can see here is the apps, of course. What's on my phone nga eh? Again, take 3. So, when I open my phone, I have here 3 slides. 1, 2, 3. Ayan, I mean 3 slides. 1, 2, 3. So, I'm not gonna discuss nor explain one by one all the apps in here. I'm just gonna elaborate the apps that I am usually use, no? I have here the mail, maps, weather, and reminders. This app, reminders, let me show you guys. I always use this. Just for example, it's 1:30 p.m. and it's going to alarm. Then I should know that, oh, I need to fold my, there you go. I need to fold my clothes, and after that, it says here research 3 p.m. When it's already 3 p.m., it's gonna alarm again, and I should know that, oh, it's a research time, so I need to finish this immediately and do the research, you know, something like that. It's just for myself, a reminder for myself that, oh, this time I need to do this and that, something like that. Next is, of course, the podcast. I do love listening to podcasts whenever I do something else. So, moving on, I also have here the health wallet, home, of course, and Find My iPhone. I think this is the most important app that I have right now because I am the type of person who always misplays my phone. So I badly need this. Yeah. I also have here this watch. I have this app for this. And I have here iTunes, Tips, WhatsApp, and Yahoo Mail. There's nothing else in here. So let's move on to the other slides. I have here the files where I store all the files, of course. Anyway, kidding aside, let's move on here in the utilities. I have here the voice memos, compass, measure, calculator, notes, and translate. So now let's see what's on my voice memos. So these are all the voice records that I have. I love making poetries. Whenever I finish the piece that I'm doing that time, I immediately record it. It's nothing. There's no important thing about that, but it's just my technique for me to easily memorize the poetry that I made. I continually listen to it again and again until I memorize my piece. So when the time has come that I need to perform that piece, I already memorize it. So that is one of my techniques on how I memorize my piece. Even if it's not my piece, like, or it's a report or something, I am recording all the things that I wanted to memorize. So yeah, Moving on, I have here also the notes. Let's skip the other apps. Let's just continue in here. See notes. As I said earlier, I do writing poetries. So the example of that is, it's a Tagalog one. Mundo nga ba ang may kulang? O ang mapagmanabis na mga nilalang? And the second one is, maghahanap ng mali ng iba, hahanap ng argumentong ikalalamang ng sarili niya. So these are just some of examples of lines that I created. If I have some lines in my mind and I think that it's a beautiful one, I'm just gonna keep it here in my notes so that I could include it in one of my pieces. Moving on to the other apps, I have here the photos. Yeah, these are the only photos and videos that I have here in my phone storage. So it's very contact because I already move some of my photos and videos to other apps because I need to have more space on my phone because I do vlogging, so I need more space for my videos. So yeah, so moving on, I have here this camera. So there you go. So hi, clock. I don't know if some of you guys have this kind of alarm. I mean, a lot of alarm they hear. Do you see that? I have a lot of alarm. It's like from time to time, I need to have an alarm. No. As I said earlier, I just really want to remind myself from time to time. For example, this. When it's 12 p.m., it's gonna alarm. So when it's gonna alarm. So I would know that, oh, it's 12 p.m. It's half of a day. So I need to finish all the tasks. I need to do this and that, and so on and so forth. Moving on, I have also a calendar, so I'm not gonna discuss it because it's a common apps that every phone has. So yeah, let's just focus here in games. I have here the Fit 'em All, Among Us, Mobile Legends, Snake, Call of Duty, and State of Survival. When I feel so bored and I want to keep myself busy, I usually playing games on my phone. The next one is this, music. So I have here the music and the Spotify. And yeah, let's see. These are the albums that I have here. And also, as I said earlier, I love podcast. I do listening to podcast whenever I do washing our dishes or before I sleep. Some of the album that I followed or the podcast that I followed is the Daily Motivations, the Self-Love Fix. That's all. I think that's all. Moving on in here, this set of apps, I named it as Gastos, no? Because whenever I click this set of apps, it's just reminding me that, oh, I need to pay. Oh, there is money involved. Something like that. I don't know why Waze is in here. It should be in the other set. Or in the other... Anyway, yeah. And moving on, I have here App Store, of course. It's common. And settings. I don't need to explain it because each phone has its settings, right? So, the next one here is the editor. No? As I said earlier, I do vlogging. So, Picsart, Canva, Splice, Capcut, Filmora, and Kinemaster or Kinemaster. I don't know the right pronunciation, but yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so these are the apps that I used to edit my videos and of course my photos. No? Picsart and Canva, I'm not using this only for my photos. Or yeah, but I also using this for my study. Like in Canva, you can use this Canva here. I'm gonna show you guys the example. This is free, guys, but you can pay if you want to have a premium account. So here you can create, okay, here you can create a logo, Instagram post, poster, and so on and so forth. You can also create the infographic, the presentation. So this app is very useful to everybody, whether you are a student or a teacher or a businesswoman, a businessman. So yeah. Moving on, yeah, I have here vlog. So Tubebuddy and YouTube Studio. So every vlogger or every YouTuber are familiar into this. Why? Because these apps are the ones that you can use if you want to keep yourself updated in whatever happens to your YouTube, to your channel, to your account. Moving on, I have here Google, but it's not actually the Google one. It's the app of the Google. I have here the Google Drive and the Google Photos. So as I said earlier, I don't have a lot of photos and videos here. Why? Because I already moved some of my photos and videos here in the Google Photos and Google Drive. And as you can see, guys, let's open this. As you can see, guys, I have a lot of accounts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 accounts to have a lot of storage. There you go. So here, the Google Photos. Here, there you go. The next one is the Google. Of course, I'm not gonna explain further of it because you already know what's in the Google. Let's just move on to the accounts. Here in accounts, I have a lot of accounts. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Netflix, Pinterest, TikTok, Tinder, and Telegram. So let's focus first on Facebook. Of course, everybody, I think everybody, there's no people here on earth who doesn't have Facebook, no? Parang all of us now has our own Facebook account. So yeah, Facebook account, I use this to keep myself updated to whatever happens to my friend, you know, like whatever happened to my loved ones, I can communicate them using Facebook. So here, there is a caption here. I mean, in my day here, this is my cousin Elaine. Pagupit hanggang lieg, she asked, and I think I should answer. I'm gonna answer no. Oh my god, no. No. Keep your hair like that. Do not repeat what I did. So there you go. She's my cousin. So yeah. Another one is the Instagram here, where I post all the photos that I wanted to post. I post it here. So there you go. And the other one is the Twitter. I love this app actually. I personally love this app. I use this app to vent out all my feelings, to express all the things that I wanted to express, to share the burdens or the pains that I have here. By the way, I don't have any followers here in Twitter because I just wanted to make it private because I don't want to be a toxic to everybody. No, I don't want to share all my burdens or all my pains to anybody because I don't want to be a toxic to them. So I'm just gonna post all my dramas in Twitter and nobody can read it. Just really want to express my feelings. So yeah, all the rants I post it here. So yeah, and nobody is seeing this. Well, I mean nobody is seeing whatever I post here, so it's safe. The next one is Netflix, but recently my subscription here just got ended. So yeah, So sad. So let's just move on into here, Pinterest. I love this app. I love this app too. As I said earlier, I do vlogging and I also I also making my journal. I got the ideas here in Pinterest. So yeah, I love this. I love this one. It's like, for example, this self-discovery journal prompts. Write 3 things you like about your appearance. So this is sorry. So this is all ideas that you can do your journal, or you can create in your journal. So yeah, there you go. I also have here TikTok. I have this app not because I am a TikTokerist, or not because I am the one who's making the videos, but I just love to watch other people dancing, singing, and actually I learned that this app, TikTok, is not just about the steps or the viral videos, or the TikTok could also be one of the source of the facts and knowledge, And next, Tinder. Guys, I have this app not because of I want to find something serious, or I want to find someone to fling on. It's just that there's nothing wrong about having this kind of app. So I'm single. But yeah, again, I don't have this kind of app to find something serious or someone to fling on. It's just I have this for an experience, what does it feels to have this kind of dating app, something like that. So the next one is Telegram. I downloaded it to, if you didn't know, guys, you can watch movies here, and you can also play other games here. So yeah. The next one is the Messenger, of course. Here, so this two, Aline, Nevera, these are my cousins, and the rest is my classmates. We are talking to our activities and deadlines and all. So yeah, there is nothing else here. So let's just move on to the other apps. I have here education. Next is the set of apps in education. I named it education. Why? Because all of the apps here are used to my education. I have here Zoom, Student, Meet, OneDrive, Translate, Merriam-Webster, and Google Classroom. So yeah, I use this Zoom and Google Meet for my classes. Of course, it's an online class, so we have to study online, of course. And we have here the Student. It is called Canvas. This is the platforms. This is the platform that we used to answer the activities and all. And yeah, that's the way it looks like. So we have here the dashboard, the calendar to do, notifications, and inbox. So there's nothing else in here, so let's move on. I have here also the OneDrive. You can install the OneDrive if you have your laptop. You can use OneDrive. I'm taking screenshots of our lessons, only the lessons, not the face of our professors or my classmates, just the lessons, because I'm too lazy to take a note with to write. Just gonna have to one click away, then you have the lessons. So I always do screenshots. When I have this OneDrive app in my laptop, and also I have OneDrive in my phone, I could access all the photos or the screenshots that I took in my laptop, I can access all of those in my phone. You're just gonna have to connect it. You're just gonna have to put your account and connect it, and yeah, you can now access all the things that you stored in that OneDrive from your laptop to your phone. So yeah, it's really helpful to me as a student. So the next one is the iTranslate. So this is very useful. This is also a very useful app for a student like me. And of course, the Merriam-Webster. I love Merriam-Webster. Before I love Oxford, but right now I do love Merriam-Webster. And the last is the Classroom, the Google Classroom. But we are not always using this app, so yeah. So last but not least, I have here the Facetime Contacts, Messages, and phone, dial phone. And the contacts, I'm not into texting, so there is only a few contacts here. Moving on, in FaceTime, the only person in here in my FaceTime app is my mom. It's for my mom. I think that's all, guys. There's nothing else in my phone. Ayun, sana nagustuhan nyo to kahit na wala namang kwenta, wala namang laman yung phone ko. So, ayan. Thank you for watching!